What's going on, guys? Austin Zaback back here with another video, and I wanted to talk to you guys really quick about there's about 10 to 20 productivity hacks that I just jotted down here on a piece of paper, and I want to talk to you guys about how you can kind of hack your life and be more productive. And this is really important in real estate. This is really important in business. This is really important as a person that's trying to achieve success. So these are just some simple things that you can do on a day-to-day basis or on a weekly basis and actually be more productive that have really worked for me in the past. And you know, some of them are very subconscious things that I do now, and I don't really think about them, and I just kind of go about my day. But you know, in the beginning, they were things that really I thought about on an hourly basis, or you know, maybe a daily or weekly basis, and really applied them every single day to make sure that I was more productive at the tasks at hand, and ultimately that I could achieve more. And you know, the reason that I think this is so important is because I get asked this all the time. Austin, you know, why are some people so much more successful than others? And you know, I really think this is such an interesting question, and the reason I think it's such an interesting question is because we all have 24 hours in a day. You know, Justin Bieber has 24 hours in a day, and Oprah Winfrey has 24 hours in a day, and Elon Musk has 24 hours in a day. So why is it that some of those people have, you know, much more success than other people? You know, and at the end of the day, unless you were born into, you know, a bunch of money or something else, you know, we all have the same opportunities. So how is it that, you know, everybody has 24 hours in a day and some people are more successful than others? And these simple things that I'm about to tell you are some things that have really helped me be more productive in life, and they've really changed my life for the greater good. So stay tuned. Okay, one of the biggest things that I wanted to talk to you about first is waking up earlier, right? So wake up earlier, get up an hour earlier tomorrow than you got up today. Make sure you're waking up earlier. Beat everybody else to the day, right? You want to beat everybody else to the day. You want to wake up and you want to beat, you know, the phone calls, the emails, all that crap. Go work out in the mornings. This is a proven fact that you'll be more productive throughout the rest of the day. The morning time is the most important time where you can wake up, you know, you can learn, you can grow as a person, you can meal prep, you can do whatever you need to do in the mornings before you would normally even wake up. Okay, so another big one is Sundays. Sundays are a day where, you know, a lot of people use to just relax and not do a whole lot, etc., right? I would rather take Sunday nights, okay, Sunday nights specifically, but maybe all day Sunday, it just depends, and really plan your next week out. You know, what does each day look like? What does next week look like? What are you going to get accomplished? What are your goals? How are you going to achieve those goals? What time are you going to wake up? Maybe you meal prep on Sundays. You know, you get all your food lined out for the week. Maybe you go to the grocery store, you get your hair cut. You do everything that you need to do on Sunday for the entire week, so that way that whole next week can be spent, you know, in the most productive way possible. Okay, another really big one is learn to say no. Okay, there is a time and a place to say no. You can't say yes to everything. I believe in the beginning saying yes is definitely a powerful thing, but you really do need to know when to say yes and when to say no. You know, and in the beginning, you do need to be a little bit selfish so that you can be selfless for the rest of your life. So be a little selfish, learn to say no. Your time is valuable, use it wisely. Okay, a couple of random ones. You guys, get a cleaner if you can afford it. You know, if you're cleaning your house or you're doing some of these things that take up a lot of time, you know, maybe you can pay $50 a week or $50 a month and have somebody else do it. Your laundry, a cleaner, you know, little things. Maybe these don't take a lot of time for you, but if they do and they're taken away from time you could be doing something else and your time is valuable, then I would suggest you outsource these things so you can, you know, spend more time working on whatever it is that you need to be working on, which ultimately will probably pay for, you know, the person to do that for you anyways. Okay, you know, some of the other obvious ones are, you know, maybe turning off your emails on your phone. This is a big one that has worked good for me. So you're not constantly checking your email all day long. you know, getting off social media. You know, if you're gonna get on social media to post, that is great. Get on social media, make your post, make your video, make whatever you have to make, but don't sit on your feed and scroll through your feed all day long. This is probably the most unproductive thing that you could possibly do. Take breaks. Okay, you know, take small breaks throughout the day, take breaks throughout the week, take breaks throughout the month, and ultimately take breaks throughout the year. Plan those breaks, you know, take random breaks if you have to. Go get some fresh air, go walk your dog, you know, get outside, you know, make sure that you don't work too long. It's not good to sit in front of the computer for 8 hours straight. So take breaks. You know, if you feel like you just are being unproductive, you know, a lot of times you'll sit in front of the computer and you're just not getting anything done. If that happens to you, you need to get up, you need to go do something, you need to spend X amount of time, set a timer on your phone, do something, come back, and then get it done. But ultimately just sitting there not doing it is not doing anybody any good. Always be asking yourself, what you're doing right now getting you closer to what you ultimately want to achieve, right? So this is something that's very subconscious for me. You know, I don't really think about this much anymore, but I thought about this a lot in the beginning, and it's very important. So, you know, are the things that you're doing each day getting you closer to your dreams and goals? What are your dreams and goals? And these are something you need to be writing out on a daily basis, in my opinion. You know, what are your dreams and goals financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, you know, whatever. But, you know, be writing out your dreams and goals on a daily basis and make sure that, you know, everything that you do throughout your day aligns with your dreams and goals. You know, if your dream and your goal is to be healthy and to be a fitness model, then, you know, I probably wouldn't be eating, you know, Jack in the Box or McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because that doesn't necessarily align with your dream or your goal. That doesn't make sense. One of the big things that I do a lot is I play motivating, uplifting music throughout the day. One thing that's really worked for me, and take this with a grain of salt, it's different for everybody, I actually listen to music without lyrics. So I have like a Spotify account, and I actually really enjoy listening to music with no lyrics when I'm working, because if there's lyrics to the song, even if it's like that quote unquote uplifting, like motivational music or whatever, like workout music, if there's lyrics, I tend to focus on the lyrics, and then I'm not focusing on what I need to get done. So I just listen to good beats. You know, there's playlists for this that are already created. You don't have to go create them yourself, and this has really helped me. Again, you know, you may be able to listen to songs with lyrics and it might not bother you. It does bother me, so that's what works for me. Figure out what works for you, but having noise in the background is a big thing for me. I can't just not have noise in the background. I need to have something going on. Okay, you know, some other random ones for me are, you know, have an idea book or an idea journal or an idea note section on your computer, you know, throughout the day, or voice memos, you know, that you can just jot down different ideas, different video ideas, you know, maybe an Instagram post or a Facebook post or an Instagram live or a Facebook live or a YouTube video or a YouTube live, or a business idea or a workout idea or a meal prep plan, or, you know, something that you want to wear, you know, maybe an outfit idea, whatever it is. Don't let this take away from what you're doing in that moment. So if you have an idea, jot it down, get it written down, take a voice memo of it, whatever you have to do, but don't let this take away from what you're doing in that moment. Look back at a certain time that you have allotted for in that day or that week, where you actually just go through everything you've written down and maybe you take action on some of those ideas. But you never want, you know, I have ideas all the time, and if I was always, you know, shifted all my focus into the idea in that moment, I'd never get anything done. Okay guys, another big one for me is outsource. You know, at the end of the day, I'm only one person, and I know that, and I'm aware of that. I'm very, 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 very good at what I do, and I know what I'm not good at, and I know what I'm good at. So realize what you are good at and realize what you're not good at, right? I'm not good at organization. I'm not good at, you know, some of the things that, like, you know, managing different things, or like doing like these weird little things, right? So I know that I'm not good at that, and I don't force myself into that. You know, you don't want to force a round peg into a square hole, they say, right? So, you know, realize your skills and don't try to be someone you're not. Instead, just outsource that, right? So, you know, in any business, in any great successful person's life, they'll tell you that they have a successful team around them. It's very rare that you'll find a successful person that did it all by themselves. So, you know, don't try to be someone you're not. Not everybody's meant to be in front of the camera. Not everybody's meant to be on TV. Not everybody's meant to be the CEO, nor do you have to be. And I see this a lot. You know, it looks like the glamorous thing to do, right? Everybody wants to be on TV and to be in front of the camera and to own their own company and to be the fitness model. And what a lot of people don't realize is that there's a lot of people that actually work for other people that have a job, quote unquote, that make millions and millions and millions of dollars. There's a lot of people that aren't in front of the camera that make millions of dollars. There's a lot of people that aren't, you know, in the spotlight, and they do just as well, if not better. And maybe they have more sanity at the end of the day than maybe even that person that is on TV or in front of the camera. So again, don't try to be someone you're not. If you are that person, great. If you're not that person, no big deal. There's a lot of things I'm not good at. And I take responsibility for that. I outsource it. I have other people do it. I don't worry about it. I don't focus on it. And I don't try to become somebody I'm not. I see a lot of people doing this, and I think it's one of the biggest mistakes that you know, our generation makes especially. So something to really think about and take into account, and you know, and definitely figure out, you know, what works for you and what doesn't. Okay guys, you know, one of the biggest things is just take time for yourself. You know, make sure you're taking time out of your day, out of your week, out of your month, and out of your year to plan for the next quarter, to plan for the next week, to plan for the next day, to plan what you're gonna do. You know, don't try to do it all. You know, everybody has 300 things they're trying to get done at the same time, and if you try to get all 300 things done in one day, you're setting yourself up for failure. It's never gonna happen. Ultimately, you're gonna be really hard on yourself. You're gonna have a negative outlook on life, and nothing's ever really going to get done that should be getting done. So pick 5 things that you need to get done every day. Accomplish those 5 things, feel good about it, celebrate the small victories, and ultimately those small victories will lead to great victory, and you'll have ultimate success in your life and massive success in your life. So that is really it for this video. I hope all you guys go out there, achieve all your goals and dreams, whatever that looks like for you. It is different for everybody, so don't compare yourself to anybody else. These are just things that have helped me, the little simple productivity hacks that have helped me become who I am today, and ultimately, you know, hopefully who I will be in the future. So with that, guys, again, I appreciate you watching this video. My goal is to bring you daily uploads. So here I am. I don't have it perfect. I don't have it all together, but I'm just getting better every single day. So with that, subscribe if you made it this far. I really do appreciate that. You hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell so YouTube reminds you when I'm going to upload that next video. And we will see you guys in the next video.